Welcome everyone to episode 31 of the Video Game Book Club. I'm Tubby Mora, and today I'm joined by Nakuso, Tailman, Shaishen, Soul Charizard, Bajurwin, Mr. McMahonmeat, and Genji. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
What's good?
Yeah. This time around, we're going to be focusing on Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. This game was nominated by Shaishen and Shaishen only, and it was selected on the Wheel of Mystery for August 2022 Fighting Game Month. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid was developed and published by Enway and was originally released on March 26th, 2019 for Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. On the Battle for Grid website, it reads, quote, "A modern take on the 25-year franchise, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid showcases stunning graphics with vivid details, pit current and classic Rangers and villains like never before in team battles. Test your skills online against friends and players from around the world for endless replayability. A streamlined combat system welcomes newcomers with simplified controls while maintaining depth for the most dedicated competitor to learn and master." But that's how the website describes the game. How would everyone here describe the game? And the order of presenting will be Genji, Bajurwin, Nakuso, Shaishen, Tailman, Tubimura, which is me, Mr. McMahonmeat, and Soul Charizard. And please be advised that spoilers are on the table. And with that said, let's get started.
I also like how you said Shy. She didn't mention McMahonmeat in the intro.
Oh, really? No, I did at the end. The very end. Yeah.
No, I mean you didn't mention he nominated it.
No,
that too.
Sorry, it's Shaishen technically.
No.
Sorry,
Wait a
man.
minute.
Sorry.
Wait.
Man.
Hold up.
The history.
Didn't I do it after him?
Sorry, history is written by the victors.
It's your fault we're playing this game, mate.
How can you believe you could go for so?
What happened to?
My hero was on the table.
Anyways, let's begin here. Question 1. Describe the game in one sentence.
The perfect Power Rangers fighting game that's modern if you would like to constantly hit your head against a wall in pain and agony. Next.
Power Rangers Battle of the Grid or for the Grid? I'm not entirely sure, but just like I'm confused about the title, I'm confused about which characters I'm playing because it's been a long time since I've watched any Power Rangers, but that's okay because it doesn't really matter because there's just a lot going on. But if you like fighting things, this is probably good enough for you. And you don't really need to know anything because I don't think they knew what they were doing either. Next.
Dang.
Damn.
Holy crap. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
All right. Gloves coming off. Let's keep going.
All right. Gloves gonna come off when Mighty Morphin into the enemy's hands as the AI beats you down into oblivion. Great online though. Next.
I gotta stand back for this one. Look out, Power Rangers! A great fighting game that gives homage to a great mobile fighting game that gives homage to the Power Rangers franchise.
Yeah. All right.
No, I said mobile.
Mobile Power Rangers.
All right, you know that little description y'all just read out?
Yeah.
That's complete lie.
Which part?
All
of
of
it.
it.
Okay.
Beginner friendly, yeah, right. I had to like read the entire move list when I first started just to get an idea. Like you would think blocking would be intuitive, but no, you gotta like do a weird backup.
Oh, man! This is one sentence, dude. What you doing?
I already said my sentence.
What's your sentence?
Here's my sentence. That description, toss it out the window. Here we go. Oh, I swear. Okay. That's my sentence.
Get ready. The ultimate fighting game for Power Rangers fans. And it's a great game that teaches you how to count past 5,000, that is, because that's how many times the computers will combo you before the match is over. Oh, it's Morbin time. It's Morbin time, baby.
Yeah, that's not even like incorrect.
No, it's pretty accurate.
That was the first section of the whole game, and that just happened. I'm like, bro, I don't think I can do this.
Marvel versus Capcom, except it's Morphin time. Next.
The Dark Souls of fighting games. Next.
No, but worse.
No.
Okay. Change his answer. All right. Next question. Just kidding. Pop quiz. First one to send me the answer through Discord wins.
Oh my god.
Get ready. Hope you're paying attention. In the final act, Act 3, after Tommy defeats Lord Drakon, this is what he says to him. Listen to me. I know the pain that you feel when you think about your life and what it could have been, when you see what you could have had. But despite everything you've done, it's still not too late. We can still fix this. You don't have to be broken. You don't have to be alone. Please, let me help you. So here is the question. How did Lord Drakon respond to Tommy? Come on.
No. Darkness.
And it has to be the direct line.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I'm not giving that. I know what, like, the response. I don't know the exact line.
The response is hella funny. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I know. It was like so unexpected.
Oh shoot!
Let me just skip through the ads on YouTube, and I will find pinpoint.
You better hurry.
Wait, come on, Ad, hurry up.
Shit, I'm watching.
Wait, so you can cheat on this?
Hey, all I said is what did he say? It's up to you how you get the answer.
Give me like
Dude,
1 minute.
He says something like that. I remember going that because I was laughing.
I was laughing too. That's why it like stuck with me.
Is it that?
Oh, okay. He got it.
It's something like that.
Well played. Actually, Shaishan did get it just by guessing.
Yeah, okay. No, oh yeah, okay. Is it? He says something like that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay,
so
it's one of those phrases.
Let me...
Did Shaishan get the exact answer?
This is the exact...
It's not exact, but it's very, very, very close.
Is it this?
It's that, but without the apostrophe. I think
something like that.
I think it's close. I think Shaishan gets it.
Yeah. Dude, I swear, I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, damn.
Okay,
my bad.
Okay, Shaishan, go ahead then. What did Lord Drakon, how did he respond to Tommy when he said that beautiful, compelling speech?
All right, yeah, he was like, we can still fix you. We could, you could have had a lot, like, you could have been better. He's like, I'd rather die. I'm like, Doc. I was like, what is this cutscene?
That is that's peak writing right there. When I saw that happen, I was just cracking up.
Dude, yeah, I was like, did he just all right, all right, that's the end of the video.
You gotta respect it. He went for the classic. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shaishan, for
yes.
For doing that. Okay.
I'd rather die.
Plus 1 point to Shaishan. Okay, so let's go to question 2. What platform did you play the game on? And briefly describe your playstyle towards the game.
So I played it on Xbox Series X through Game Pass because why not? And my playstyle was essentially hitting my head against the wall every single time in order to get through it. I don't really know the best way to answer it. Like with the characters they forced me to use.
Like how'd you play? What was your tactics?
Miserably.
Did you punch your controller repeatedly? Did you mash?
I did contemplate near the end of Act 1 if I would take a hit for this month and not finish the game.
That is a playstyle. All right.
Next.
Wait, hold up. Before we let you go, Genji, what difficulty did you play the game on?
The default, which I didn't realize there was other difficulties until after I beat the game.
All right, respect. So you played on normal then?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So I played on the Xbox Game Pass, but on PC using a red Hyperkin USB controller.
Damn.
And I actually did flip-flop between easy and normal.
I
started off normal, did some easy, and now I just flip-flop because I don't know. It honestly, I couldn't tell anymore if I was on easy or normal. Because even on easy, they were like comboing me up to like 40. So I couldn't really tell if I had even changed the difficulty, but it's whatever. Any chance I had a character with a long range weapon, I would abuse that because I was just tired of getting comboed all the time, specifically by the Red Ranger. For some reason, he's really good at comboing.
Yeah, he is.
And yeah, I just cried about that a little bit. Like, I literally would learn some of the characters. I'd figure out which was my favorite when they gave you like a team setup, and I would cry onto my controller and pray that would help me not get comboed to death.
All right.
Yeah, I think sheer determination and willpower and crying is how I played the game.
And sweat.
Oh, and sweat. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty hot, so Heat wave. Anyway, next.
Okay, so mostly until like the last, almost last week, I play exclusively the online and also training. Probably spent like a few hours into training before I like even did anything else. Just seeing how the flow of the game works and the mechanics. I play this on Steam. I bought this on Steam, and I bought like the super whatever edition with the DLC characters. I went through all of the characters and just like seeing what gameplay they had, and like each character is so like varied and fun, and just like the expressiveness that you can do with their different assist and play styles. And some characters are like zoners, and the characters that I chose in the end were the Pink Ranger, Trey of Triforia, and Virgil, basically. Oh my god. Eric, which is aka Eric Myers. When it came to the story, which I like did as an afterthought, I played on normal difficulty. I was like surprised because I was like, where is everyone having trouble at? And then it's like at the end, at the end of Act 2, Chapter 12, I ran into a little bit of trouble, but for the most part, I didn't really have a lot of trouble playing against the AI, even though they were really a difficulty. This could be in a dislike for a lot of people. So I'm not gonna say that much. I was I don't know. I didn't have any trouble with the AI, even though like this is like so hard because I'm used to like playing fighting games and going against like real people. So like what the AI was doing is like what I fought against in other games.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like it didn't bother me.
Oh yeah.
I do have other dislike. It's funny. My dislike is like some that's like that actually bothered me. Like how it seems like everyone else's opinion might be about the AI, obviously, because it obviously has issues. But my equivalent will be later on in terms of this also goes into what I did with my playstyle with training. But yeah, mostly training and online against real people. And also I did play against fellow video game book club member, Zoe Charizard, which was a lot of fun actually. And surprisingly, we enjoyed it quite a bit. Next.
Okay, so I played it on the PC, personal computer, so it stands for.
All right.
And then I played on I had an Xbox controller, so I don't know. I played it. So I did play like halfway through the game on normal, which is, yeah, I did it. And then I was like, and then I got like on a stuck like a what do you call it? Like I got what do you call it? Hard stuck? I got hard stuck on one of the levels. So I was looking at the settings, see if I could change something. I saw there was a difficulty, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I changed it back to easy. I'm sorry. I'm admitting the truth.
All right, fair enough.
That's fine. You gotta get through it. No, but shame you for playing on easy.
Thank you.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't shame me.
Leave me alone. You play on easy for shame.
But so like characters. So I did do the arcade and stuff for like a little bit. I played. What's her face? She's the Yellow Ranger with the dragon armor.
Oh, Gaia or Gia.
Is that her name? Yeah, or her with the.
Oh, is it the big giant one?
Yeah, it's the Yellow Ranger. She has like a like a dragon armor, like a rhino armor going on.
Badass.
That's what I play most of the time.
Trini.
Trini?
Trini, Dragon Armor Trini, that's her name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I played mostly her. She's like the one I can get used to. You know, after being 2012 Evo Championship Melee, I'm pretty used to the game.
All right.
What
a god. That should be multiverses.
Oh, multiverses, yeah, 2012 for some reason. I was in the alpha stage.
Damn.
Yeah, and playstyle, basically a lot of grabs. A lot of grabs.
She's a grappler of the game.
Okay.
Consent?
No, I've got dragon armor.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, that's my playstyle. Pretty good.
All right, so I played this game on PC on Steam.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, on PC, baby. My playstyle was mashing one big button. Hopefully, mash a button, push him towards the side, and hopefully just lock him in there and kill him.
No, that's a viable strat, actually.
Yeah, and I would play on easy because I am notoriously bad at fighting games. The fact I even finished this game at all was a surprise to me.
And Tail Man, what difficulty did you play on?
Easy, boy. I more than that. I'm already having a hard time trying to beat them on easy. Yeah, forget normal.
Oh god.
My first opponent on normal. You would think it'd be easy. Nah, bro. Just get comboed into.
Dude, I got a combo. Yeah, first match in that story mode on normal, I just got destroyed. It was ridiculous.
After that, I was like, nah, I'm having it today. I am not gonna do this.
Fair enough. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah, unless you have a fight stick or you're really good at fighting games, just go straight to easy on any fighting game. It's you have that one little button you like, just stick with it. That one. Forget the combo.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's it. For what I used the Wish controller, if that's any consolation. So
oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
That probably increased your fighting power by like 5%.
Yeah, if my controller didn't miss input.
It's the controller's fault. I was actually really good at this game. It's just my controller wasn't responding.
I tried to sprint right. I duck. I'm like, oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that's it. Next.
So I played on Steam. I used a wireless red Xbox Series X controller. Like, I mean, that's really all I have. Upgraded from the 360 controller because that thing is not showing the best age right now.
No.
Rest in peace, controller. You had some good Left 4 Dead runs. I played on the default difficulty, which it was normal, which, let's be honest, it felt like hard mode, very hard mode, and easy. I think from what people said, that felt like just hard mode in general. It's pretty bad. Difficulty's all over the place in this game. Let's be real here. My playstyle was strategic button mashing. You know, I knew what the buttons did. I knew the basics, such as light, heavy, grapple attacks. I kind of did the tutorial. I kind of just stringed them together and proceeded to button mash within. Yeah, there was a tutorial.
Oh.
A lot of people actually skipped it, so
I was one of them because I didn't know there was a tutorial.
Yeah, the game, what it should have done is it should have just brought you straight to the tutorial, but
no, it didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I got rocked. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, button mashing with intent. You know, I stringed the buttons I did know. I usually rapidly switched between the one thumb strat where my thumb was against A and X on the controller, so the bottom left two buttons. And then sometimes I would go crazy and I would use my pointer finger and middle finger, and I would do the top right buttons going back and forth that way. It actually works pretty well. It actually works really well in Tekken. So if there's a little tidbit for you, Tailman, if you ever played Tekken. Sorry, Tekken.
There we go.
Yeah, if you ever played Tekken, try that. Just alternate between X and square and triangle and circle. It's pretty crazy what you can do.
That's what all the pros do.
That's what the pros do. But yeah. Played the entirety of the game on normal, and I probably should have swapped to easy because I spent longer than I should have playing this game. But yeah, next.
I played Go Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the Nintendo Switch, so I could simultaneously go potty and kick butt. Also, I'm sure this is irrelevant to everyone here that played the game for VGBC, but the game did offer crossplay, which you almost never see in fighting games. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Except my gut feeling tells me everyone here didn't touch anything other than the story.
Two people did. Two people did.
Ooh,
Soul and
okay.
Nakuso actually
Good to know.
played.
Nice. That's what's up. Good for you guys. Props.
Good for you guys.
At any rate, I hopped into the game thinking to myself, yeah, I'm no stranger to fighting games. I'll just learn the combat mechanics as I go. Whatever. No big deal, right? So I booted up the story mode with the expectation of the game to be lenient enough to offer the player a chance to learn the game. 5 seconds into the first fight, viciously emasculated by a CPU AI programmed by Satan himself. With my masculinity in shambles, I shamefully returned to the main menu in a desperate attempt to lower the difficulty to the easiest setting, where I remained for the entirety of the story mode. With Lady Luck taking pity on my poor soul, I managed to beat the story in just a little over 2 painstakingly abusive hours. Next.
So you start on normal, and then you immediately swap to easy?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
I understand.
No shame.
No shame.
No shame.
All right. Go ahead, Soul.
I did play this on the Steam PC, and I just button mashed my way through it, and I didn't even realize it was I was on normal mode, which did not feel like a normal mode, but it did not even feel like a normal mode, man.
Did you stay on it?
No, man.
Are you Lord also?
Yep.
There you
it
go.
felt like I was
All right.
facing it feels like I was facing a level 10 or higher on the Smash Brothers computer.
The Evo champions. Each
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, I could I'll probably say this. This game is not friendly for beginners. I think this game was made for like elite fighters like Nakuso and many other fighting gamers out there.
I gotta say Mr. McMahon.
No, Nakuso.
Oh, okay.
I said Nakuso.
No, I thought you were saying Nakuso and McMahon meet.
Wait, does he play fighting games too?
Oh yeah, he did just now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean like really good.
Oh,
I mean the really good
previously?
players.
I played, but I wasn't good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm experienced, but I don't find myself to be like a pro
In
or
tournaments
anything like that. Yeah, I'm not like I'm not like a sweaty boy tournament guy, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. My bad.
No,
It's all
you're good. I just
Okay.
play.
But yeah, that I was kind of glad when I turned down the difficulty. It felt like I was fighting like a normal mode. I was fighting in normal mode again.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, that was actually a big complaint from a lot of people. So you guys aren't alone.
Yeah, I could see, and I could see that. I could see why, but there were. I think what? No, I'll say that later, probably in the future. Maybe off recording.
What is one thing you liked about the game?
I guess
That hard?
Oh my gosh.
I liked the fact that so for a Power Rangers game, I think it's neat because I've played a lot of Power Ranger games more on like the PlayStation 1 or 2. I think I also remember playing one on the PC. So lots of it's within its own contained universe. So I like the idea that you had a crossover of Power Rangers from different series, and I think that it's just that variety of being able to, as a fan, growing up, I saw some Power Rangers, I saw some Time Force, some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm not like a hardcore Power Rangers person, but I can recognize that the different Power Rangers and villains and that through different series, it would be a really nostalgic thing for people who are really into Power Rangers, and if you're into fighters, I think this would be a really good game. I just like the variety, even though mostly you can't pick and choose your Power Rangers in the story, which makes sense, but just being able to play as different ones, and I think everyone will have their favorite. I think everyone who really is into Power Rangers will feel like they're represented by this game because there will be at least one from one series that someone really likes or remembers or connects with.
So, you're telling me, Genji, that you don't have a Power Ranger tattooed on your left butt cheek?
Yeah.
Not my left butt cheek.
See, that's the problem. You got so dedication, devotion to the
Look,
craft.
if I
We're
told
the
you
full
what
suit.
I would if I told you where my tattoo was, this would no longer be G rated. It'd be pushing it more into triple X.
I mean, after our Elden Ring video, you know what I mean. But yeah,
that was definitely
that
spicy.
was
right?
yeah, that actually that made me change platform of where we upload these.
Oh my gosh.
No, just kidding. That would be pretty funny though. But okay,
I had to move. Guidelines got to me.
Power move. All right, okay, thanks, Genji.
So, but yeah, no, really cool crossover. Next.
Honestly, something I really liked about the game is the art, like I don't know if it's cutscenes, but like the cutscenes that use like a different art style.
Oh, the 2D art.
Yeah,
illustration.
but the actual illustration part.
Yeah.
I paid attention for that.
Yeah, those are really good.
It was gorgeous. It
Kinda
actually made me want to.
makes you wish, right, that the game was actually in that art style the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
Pretty
I don't know the
sick.
whole time, but at least 99% of the time.
Okay. All right, then.
Like honestly, yeah, I really like that. But if it was actually about the game itself, I did enjoy some of the characters' like fighting styles because there were quite unique ones. That didn't sound like a normal sentence, but you know what I mean.
Know what you mean.
But my actual answer is going to be the art. No one take that from me, please. I fell in love. I would read 12 comics in this art style.
Bet?
Bet? Buy it.
You tell me. That sounds like a question. You in?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's your birthday gift. No more
No,
Switch.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Pause. I was kidding. Joke.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll discuss
at least
after.
not for my birthday. Okay, cool. Next.
One thing I liked about the game is the online. Now the netcode better than Smash Ultimate, which
doesn't take
a
much.
lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, surprisingly, this game has like super solid gameplay. I never had any issues lagging. I really wish I did get to play against Genji to see like how it plays against like that far away. So hopefully, maybe like in the future, we can do that.
Maybe after the podcast, I'll get the game re-downloaded onto the Xbox.
But the crossplay is something else that I was like surprised by. Like a lot of fighting games, at least until now, like literally like the past year, mostly have just been on like one system, PC, PlayStation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing this is the first game that literally has crossplay between everything, including Nintendo Switch, was like super surprising.
Yeah, that's pretty
so sick. In terms of like the online, I know you guys didn't get to play, but that's like definitely like changed my my rating, because it would have been lower than this that I finally decided on. But the fact that the differentiation when you go online, instead of like going online and kind of the matchmaking being random-ish, not really super random, but in a lot of fighting games are kind of pit up against a lot of different people. But for this one, you actually do 3 AI matches, and then you do like real matches to get a placement, like in other FPS games like Overwatch or Apex. You have your placement matches. Cool. So this is like very different from most ranked in terms of fighting games. So I thought that was really cool. So all the things combined. Also, while the lobbies are like super simple, they are easy to like navigate. They don't take like 5 minutes to like set up everything. Pretty much instant. Everything like regarding that, you can tell that they put most of their work into the online feature and like, the gameplay related to that. So kudos to the developers, at least for doing something. I'm about to say doing something good. Oh shoot.
Oh shoot. Oh frick.
Next.
All right. I mean, I like the game.
Do you?
No, I did like, so with all the moves, like compared to other fighting games like Tekken and Tekken. I can't really think like Street Fighter. I liked how this game was very accessible to players. Like compared to like all the other games, a lot of like the inputs compared from Power Rangers to more of the advanced ones. This was very accessible to a casual player. Like all the moves are flashy and like the game was slow and fast enough for someone to understand what's happening and giving you like options of what to do because it's a four button, right? 4 button.
Yeah, it's 4 buttons.
Okay, so it was a 4. Yeah, so there's a lot of moves to do. Everything was flashy enough for you to know what your character is doing. Also, it's not as tech-y.
To Ken.
But it's not as techy for someone just to stray away from the game, but was advanced enough for this to have like a competitive side to it. That's one thing I really liked. I didn't have trouble with having to, Ryu input 20 combos, but just me for like. There's some moves that are just satisfying for you to actually hit. And it's like most of the characters, and they all were diverse enough for them to be different, but be satisfying enough to play in different play styles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
Pretty good. That's what I like. That's what I like. Pass.
One thing I liked, the female character models are nice. No.
All right. Okay. I mean,
no seriousness. I mean, that was like the only thing keeping me going was like, oh, okay. No.
Like Kimberly.
Kimberly, that pirate girl. I'm like, oh wow, okay. No, the one thing I actually genuinely did like was that you actually could play, like you actually played at times as the villain in the game. That really surprised me. I was not expecting that. I was like. So, because the first time it happened, it caught me off guard, and I was like, "Why isn't my character like doing all these random moves?" And then I realized when I looked up, the player, for example, when you're Jason, right, and then you're facing against the big guy who has that weird voice actor.
Oh, like it looks like some lion or something.
Yeah, he's like, and his voice actor does not match his body. It's like, yeah, when that happened and it swapped, I didn't even realize. I'm like, and I realized, oh, I'm playing as this dude now. I'm like. Okay, that's a pretty good change of pace for most fighting games. So that's like the only one genuinely good thing I liked about the game. And then, next to the female character models, but that's beyond the point. Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. One thing I liked about the game, the end credits. I just love seeing those end credits roll. Oh, I was so excited. I was so happy. Oh man, that was the best feeling. Okay, I'm just kidding. Not really though. I'm actually being serious. But if I had to actually pick a thing I like about the game, it's so stupid, but it really made the whole game for me. And honestly, dude, I'm not sure if you remember this part. My favorite part about the game is literally the end dialogue between Tommy and Lord Drakon. That last fight.
Yeah.
So Tommy, after you beat him, aka the final boss, spoiler alert, Tommy's all like, Lord Drakon, you don't have to be alone. You can still be saved. Come with me. It's not too late. Let's hug and make out. And then Lord Drakon is all like, no, I'd rather die.
He's like about to self-destruct, or he's about to go nuclear.
Dude, it's the way he delivered it. Because usually this is a common trope you would see at the end of, something like this. You'll see the hero pleading with the villain, saying, you can still turn around. You can still turn around your life. Come with me if you want to live. And then Lord Drakon is just like I'd rather die.
I'm a peace out, bro.
It's just like, it's such a corny line, but at the very end, I was so done with the game. And when I heard that, I was like, all right, yep, top 10 funniest video game moments. Shai Shen was also cracking up too.
Yeah. I think it kind of matches the corny, campy style of the earlier Power Rangers shows, I guess.
Yeah,
I would assume. So maybe that's why some of the stuff that happens in this game doesn't make sense, but somehow does, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm trying to give this game more credit than it really needs.
Yeah, I mean, Power Rangers was never a series in general that had quote unquote the strongest writing, the best dialogue choices, but at that moment and how everything led up to it, I was just like, this is so stupid. I love it. I'm out.
Yeah, same here.
But yeah, that's really what I liked about the game. You know I'm reaching pretty deep down here if I can't say anything. Because usually I'll pick something more noteworthy.
We're trying really hard to say something positive about this.
I mean, I got something for the next part, so that's always good.
Same here, but we'll say that for the next part.
Yeah. Next.
I absolutely loved how the AI in easy mode can bum rush you and juggle your balls for 75% of your health. I'm kidding. I promised myself I won't talk about the AI. I promised myself. Not directly. But while that is something I truly admired and treasured about the game, that was sarcasm, by the way. I would actually rather mention the tag team system. I was a pretty big fan of Marvel vs. Capcom, the franchise back in the day. I'm not a pro, disclaimer. It was cool. It's fun. So Battle for the Grid touched me in ways that reminded me of my younger days.
Dang.
The tag team system basically allows you to swap characters mid-fight or request an assist from your tag partner. You really don't need to hear much about the tag system to know how clutch it is. Not only does it add variety by allowing you to switch characters mid-fight, it completely changes the combat dynamic. And I won't go into like the deep detail regarding the depth of mechanics the system adds. Just know it's cool, it's fun, it's badass. If you don't like it, then whatever, too bad, it's there. You're stuck with it. Deal with it. But yeah, additionally, it was nice to have that peace of mind, that peace of mind knowing that you have a character to fall back to once the AI is done drilling your already lifeless corpse into oblivion. Like, you were already dead 5 hits into the CPU's 37-hit combo, but it's okay because deep down, you know that you have a backup character that you can offer as a sacrifice to the sweaty boy AI that had gracefully disrespected your first character. Next.
I like that.
I'm not mad.
Your sacrifices are lined up in your group.
That's what they're there for, man. They're cushions.
Oh yeah. Oh geez.
Go ahead, Soul.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of like the characters that were in there because I recognize some or most of them, not the new ones. Like I recognize I can't remember. It was the Quantum Ranger from Power Rangers in Space, or was that Quantum Force? I can't remember.
Time Force or something?
I think so. Yeah, Time Force.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Yeah, I'm not up to speed with my Power Rangers lore.
The same.
And then there was the old Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the one of the Black Rangers of the old
the classics.
Yeah, the one that had that ninja outfit on.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Park, I believe that's the character's name. Who is actually also the voice actor of many animes and games I've played and watched.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Like who?
Yeah, Nero from Devil May Cry series.
Okay.
Nice.
Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World.
I see.
Let's see, and Code Geass as the Lelouch.
Code
and
Geass.
Yep. And many others I'm trying to remember.
And
I also had the reason why I bought the Quantum Ranger was that it also had a Devil May Cry character, voice actor, but also he was also in the Power Rangers before the games. Both of them were before the video games and animes that they were in.
Oh, really?
So I was kind of glad they managed to get them back into it, and it made me kind of happy. Now I'm sort of down to get the Black Ranger DLC for it.
Yeah, Nakaso,
or the DLC that came.
Nakaso was saying that a lot of these Power Rangers actually reprised their roles for the game, which is pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of good. It's kind. I don't remember Green Ranger's voice about that. I guess I kind of wish they brought the other Power Rangers like Ninja Force that I used to watch a lot sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Mystic Force as well. Like most of the Mystic Force characters. that should be in there. Maybe in the future they will. But I think that's about it. Next.
What is one thing you did not like, and how would you improve it?
Oh, improve it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I think ultimately lots of other people are thinking AI. So I'm not going to go with the AI because I feel like someone else is going to touch on it.
I'm the first, Genji.
Yeah,
You're the first.
I could be, but I feel like it's a very simplistic thing. AI bad, make it so they can't do 40, 50 hit combos in a row to the point where you put down your controller and wait for them to finish. So I'm going to go with the idea that I found the game to feel a little bit clunky. Like, even just doing dashes across the screen, at least through the Xbox, it didn't feel particularly fluid and enjoyable. I found myself with my jumps, I'm used to other fighting games where it felt like I was able to dash across the screen and jump, and sort of just the movement in general feeling a little bit more fluid and not. I guess the thing is because it's done through Unity. I mean, there are some great games done through Unity. I'm not going to shit on that. But I feel like maybe Unity is a limitation when it comes to maybe the movement and how it plays in general. Just as a character movement aspect. So it just, overall, because it may feel less fun, I would just ultimately try and make the game feel maybe a little bit more quick with the characters moving across the screen. Yeah, that's pretty much me.
Okay.
So yeah, next.
Well, since you won't talk about the AI,
Yeah?
I would.
You gonna hit it?
You gonna
Yeah,
go?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go. So at least this part. This one specifically for me, I'm gonna be very specific. Tell me why on the few times, or like at this point, many times I was on the easy mode for the story mode, why are they able to combo me into oblivion on easy mode?
Because the easy mode is normal mode.
No. Because when I started the game, the default was normal. I had to put it down to easy for some of these. Normal mode, I was never comboed to oblivion like that.
Oh.
But easy mode, I was. So I'm just
Because
was there a mislabeling happening here?
yeah, because the difficulty isn't for you, it's how easy you will get comboed. So by putting it to easy, easy means that I can easily combo you.
Oh.
So I would like to, then the way that we can improve this is to label it a little better so I know that easy isn't for me, it's for them.
That's how you would improve it. Just flip it.
Yeah, because all I want is, that understanding. If I wouldn't be so mad. I keep burping. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't be so mad if I just knew that was happening. You know what? I'd be like, yes. That's some good design right there. Because I know that they're doing better on purpose. Like, that is the design that the people put for some reason. All right, cool. Man, they're really, really good AI. They really beat me up. I love it.
I thought they just had a kill switch, like toggle on and off.
Oh,
Like,
no, that is horrible.
So like, huh?
That AI,
I get my butt kicked. You know what? Let me destroy this guy real quick. 50 combos.
Easy
Question.
mode is like hard mode for norm.
Knees.
Man, no, literally, God, not AI. Oh,
Just make it make sense, okay? Just make it make sense. I understand if I was on like butt hard difficulty and they're comboing me into the sun, I would understand. But I was literally what I thought, difficulty wise, would have been the easiest.
Imbalanced difficulty.
Yeah.
Question. So,
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Nope. Sorry.
Because you're mentioning AI, did you find it frustrating, like the ranged characters, where I found myself just getting pretty much locked in certain points where they would just constantly fire their guns and I couldn't actually guess out? Or...
Yes.
Oh, the soldiers?
And then I used it on them because I was so done. So I'm like, it's my turn.
That was great.
That was my payback. It's my turn.
That was pretty fun.
But yeah, that was pretty annoying. Until I got the chance to get my revenge. But yeah, that is what I would change about this game. Next.
all right.
Okay.
So, why is this? Who played the tutorial?
I did.
Anyone pick?
There's a tutorial?
There was a
Oh,
tutorial.
There is.
Yeah.
I thought something was missing.
Okay. You did you play through the whole tutorial, Toby and Genji?
Yeah, I finished.
Okay.
That's the first thing I went for.
This is the worst tutorial that I've ever played in any fighting game in the last 6 years. This was atrocious, and I can't imagine this tutorial helping a new player. I played through many great games with great tutorials. You know, Guilty Gear Xrd, Guilty Gear Strive, Killer Instinct, Skullgirls. There's so many good fighting game tutorials out there. Them's Fighting Herds actually has like one of the best. Thanks a lot, Shaishin. I'm just joking.
What? You beat it.
Passive aggressive is on.
I'm just joking. No, but seriously, this tutorial, the way that they teach you about it, they don't teach you about so many things through the game mechanics. So I literally had to go outside the game and see how the combo structures work in this game. And after I found it out, I was like, oh, so that's how you make enemies not flip out of the air. Because if you use a light attack, in the second part of the juggling, after you hit them up into the air, it'll actually flip them out. Instead, you have to use either a medium or a heavy. Or you can bypass that if you use one hit for a light into a medium, into a heavy, into an air combo. So that was one horrible thing. And not to mention that the game literally has the AI on murder difficulty. For some reason in the tutorial, when they tell you to do a simple mechanic, they have the AI do 40 hit count. I've never seen that in my life. What were they doing? Who programmed the tutorial? How come they didn't get all these tutorials of great, like actual helpful ones that, you know, teach a new player like the neutral of a fighting game and how to approach and play against a person and how mechanics work in a fighting game and how, and you know what? What's with their
They're a small indie company. They couldn't afford the budget to program
To use their brain?
Yeah. 0 to
You're
100.
missing a very fundamental thing. It says in the description about the game, a streamlined combat system welcomes newcomers.
So a series of pain.
That's a bait. This is definitely not a newcomer.
They couldn't program the difficulty slider. It was too difficult.
It's welcome. It's newcomers to making fighting games.
Yeah, newcomer to making a fighting game. There you go. That's what
usually,
they actually said.
You know, usually a game would teach you to do, you know, a certain blocking or a combo string 3 times in a row so you can get muscle memory. This game doesn't teach you that.
Yeah.
It doesn't teach you much about the Zordons or Master. What are they called? What are they called?
Megamorphs.
Megazords. There we go.
Megazords.
They don't teach you a lot about that besides like press a button and then it says tutorial complete. They don't teach you when you're supposed to use it, why you want to use it, and what situations. The push block that they teach you is very super useful to use. If you don't use push block to get enemies off of you, you're gonna have a hard time like getting comboed, and that's like a super useful thing. They don't teach you about team synergy and what in this genre you have point, you have mid, and then you have anchors. So you have characters that are better, like that use less resource management that you want to put first or mid. And usually you have an anchor, which is usually your best character, and they use a lot of meter. So they don't teach you about team synergy or team comps. Or they don't teach you a lot about assists and what assists are good and the different ones in the game. There's so many things that this game doesn't teach you, and it drove me mad. So how you guys feel about the AI? The tutorial in this game is atrocious. This does not help new players, and it definitely like drove the score down from someone who like played amazing tutorials. I'm sorry that
What if everybody just sucks?
no.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, no. You guys are justified in AI. This is horrible.
Check your Discord, Nakutsu.
Oh,
that's funny.
Oh,
but they're a small indie company. Dead silence. Okay.
Okay, one thing I didn't like about the game was the AI. No, just kidding.
Now go off.
No, what? No. Well, it was fine because I actually could handle the AI. It's pretty
humble.
Honestly, I was fine. I don't know. Oh, because I just looked up.
What difficulty did you play on?
Well, it was like half normal and then half easy. Well, because then I looked up. Oh, that's another thing I didn't like though.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I didn't like how when you're doing the story and you're talking to. Whose team was I on?
God.
Whose team? Oh, okay. You know, in the story, you're playing as a protagonist, but when you go throughout the story and these new Power Rangers just jump in out of nowhere, and you're playing as a new character, like especially if you like kind of speed through the dialogue, you're like, who are you? And then I'm like, okay, I'm catching up to like, because there was different versions, dimensions. I was like, okay, I get who that is now. And then when the next cutscene happens, you switch teams on who you're playing as. And I'm like, who am I playing? Who? Like it. I was so lost. Like just like watching the cutscenes, I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. They defeated the guy. That's cool. And then someone walks in. They're like, aha, we'll stop you. And then you play as them, which are the enemies. And you're like, wait, who? Okay. So then you move to the next cutscene, so you're playing as the protagonist. So I'm like, wait, whose side am I on? And then it just keeps on going back and forth. And then like stays on one side and then moves to the next side. And I'm like, the whole time I'm watching the story, I'm like, who am I? Who am I playing as?
You know what? You know what games like Mortal Kombat 11.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
They usually do that, but they usually introduce that character that you're going to play.
Yeah.
And then they usually give like a tutorial-ish for that character, so every time you play him after that, you have an idea of how to play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was like, I'm playing as a new character I've never seen. They had 2 words. Oh, why are you here? And then like you go to a dimension, why are you here? And now you're playing as a new character you just met, and you're like, huh?
You should already know who that character is. Remember?
Yeah, okay.
You get to watch
I didn't read
all 12 movies and all 32 TV series and the site.
Yeah, I had to look it up too, because this whole game is after like a comic. After Green Ranger gets cursed by the lady, and you're supposed to know all of the context prior to playing the game. Yeah, you know, I didn't have my Power Ranger suit on prior to this because of me
neither. I gotta get my tattoo. I didn't get it prepped yet.
Yeah, all the time. The whole story. I mean, it was not.
It was
like,
everywhere.
if anything, dude, tell me who I'm playing first before you just jump me in. Like,
is why it seems like it's there for hardcore Power Rangers fans. Like, if you're really into Power Rangers, I feel like this will make a lot more sense to you.
Yeah, like Genji.
Oh, but
I know a lot about like a lot of the cast. So, but having an introduction of like, you know how like Borderlands or like other games do of like that character and where they're from at least.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, there's
there's fans, but then you're like,
and there's mega fans.
Like there's you're putting this game to the public. I don't know.
Yeah, this game is touting it as like a casual or for beginners too. So I mean,
well, yeah. So if you're gonna get like, if you're gonna give these games to these new players, and you're like, all right, you should know these though, right? You were a kid once, and I'm like, no, I grew up in Russia. I don't know what Power Rangers is.
Right, it's Morphin time.
Yeah.
Question though, for fighting games though, what impact? I mean, so Nikita, so as someone who as you play a lot of fighting games, I mean, you pronounce yourself best fighting game player in the Discord right now. How much? Yeah.
Whoa.
What? I didn't say it. What?
Meet me on Smash real quick.
Wait.
Multiverses right now.
When it comes to non-platformers, I think Shaishin and Tubby are better.
So how much do you? So out of like Skullgirls and Mortal Kombat and all that sort of stuff, do you ever really go back to the story, or do you use that as more of a jumping off point for gameplay? In order to like, you do that story, you get used to the gameplay, then you jump into the multiplayer. Like, how much does the story impact yourself on a preference for fighting games?
To be honest, unless it's like Mortal Kombat or Smash, I don't play the story as much at all in fighting games. I usually just play training. Then I play like usually arcade or whatever. And then I just play exclusively online. Like or at least I try to go through. It's just because, man, this could be like such a long topic. I don't want to like take away from Shai Shin's, but
Oh yeah, but that's all good. Because I had a follow up.
In the last year, like this has been like a big topic in the FGC of like fighting games needing to move forward with like content like again, and instead of being stuck in the whole fighting game arcade area where like where a lot of older fighting games did have content, but like when I'm like I guess exclusively talking about traditional 2D or 2.5D. A lot of games probably like in the last decade kind of lacked content, mostly had like arcade and basic survival and like a lack of single player content for new players to enjoy. So when it comes to that over time they kind of developers lacked a lot of stuff and tried to copy NetherRealm when they did their Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 story mode, and a lot of them failed. So in the last year, luckily, fighting games have been kind of going back on track and not needing, surprisingly, you don't have to dumb down your fighting game or reduce inputs if you actually, for like casual audience, if you know, want to attract new players, just having a lot of cool looking characters and abilities and offline content. So when it comes to offline content, for me, a lot of these fighting games usually don't have what I liked in the past. But luckily and hopefully, a lot of games now are coming out better, and in the future, stuff like Street Fighter 6 actually got me excited again.
Same
With
here.
all the content that they're looking at and
Wow.
hopefully delivering on in terms of attracting new people into the fighting game, and also this in general actually got me interested in single player stuff. But in general, yeah, I don't really touch at all the single player in fighting games.
Yeah, which is where I feel sorry, Shasha, about cutting off your point to that. The whole point, the whole reason I asking the point I'm getting is that I feel like lots of stories in fighting games are there just to go, we have a story, and even if it's a good one, the main point behind a fighting game is the online play and the play against people couch, like on the couch co-op or that sort of stuff. So I feel like, well, yes, you want a really good story, I feel like that's not the main aspect. So I'm like, even if the game's story is shit, it might not be the main reason that people keep coming back to it, but doesn't excuse a shit story. But that's just yeah.
Oh yeah, like
That's
Street Fighter 5. I played like I think I have 1,000 hours in that game.
It's not 1,000
once.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to, you spent, the developers, I guess, spend so much time working on the gameplay part, which is just shit for this game anyway. But the story, I guess, it falls a little bit by the wayside. The dialogue isn't as good as per Shai Shen saying 2 words, here you go, play as that character now, good luck.
Pretty much.
Maybe like an accessory.
There are good ways to do it, though. There have been games that them's fighting hurts that actually introduce different gameplay mechanics like platforming and like different genres in their single player. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to be finished, so that was unfortunate. And there are like good games and stories. Like Soul Calibur has like RPG mode and a lot of different interesting single player stuff. But yeah, and it's also like Soul Calibur teaches you how to play the game through the story too in interesting ways. So that interests me when it comes to single player stuff. Like Mortal Kombat's great in terms of like introducing the story and the gameplay element and having it be cohesive. Still, in my opinion, in terms of like cinematic stuff, like Mortal Kombat is like still top tier in the fighting game genre.
Kratos stomping on everyone. Classic.
It's not like every game nowadays.
Which one?
Like you just have a really good online base, and then the story just kind of comes with it. I mean, that's kind of
think Dragon Ball
These-
Fighter Z did a really good job with
Yeah.
its story.
Yeah.
I would
Oh, and
argue.
stuff like that.
one too.
I'm talking about like other games like Apex. Like they have a story going on, and it's kind of like a bonus for fans, and you already have a good game behind it with a good story. I feel like it should match at least.
Yeah, or they should.
Like
try.
Fortnite has a good story.
Has a story.
Fortnite has a story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
It does have a story. I
Dude,
actually
it's
do-
pretty good.
That'll be another podcast.
Yeah.
20 Fortnite story.
Yeah. Like yeah, even
game.
Fortnite, 'cause that was catered to like an online game. It was they still have like a good story and the reasons why everything happens, and then
Make
they
money.
incorporate it. But I don't know. It's just this one, at least structure it better. Let me know what the fuck I'm playing.
You're playing Power
Fair
Rangers,
enough.
Battle for the Grid.
If everybody's yeah, okay. I know they're different colors, but you know you can't just put a new color and you're like, oh, you should know what this is.
Yeah, that's
Because
it's
isn't there
Teal
like
Ranger
20 dimensions?
and
There's a
20
lot
shades
of-
of color?
There's like Power
lot of
Rangers
Power
Police
Rangers.
Force, Power Rangers Time Force, Power Rangers
Dino
Freaking-
Force.
yeah, Dino, the newer one that
Alien.
just came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there one where they have tentacles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Power Rangers Hentai Force.
But yeah, anyways, that is the thing I did not like. The story was bad. If I were to improve it, let me play as protagonist, and if you're gonna make me play as the enemy, at least give me a reason why I'm playing as the enemy.
Fair enough.
Instead of we're trying to take over the dimensions, the
I'd
grid.
rather
We're gonna your power from the grid. I'd rather that's,
They're
Classic.
trying to take over the
Top
world
five.
because they want power from the grid.
Yeah.
dude, that one really got me. I'd rather die. I was like, what? You're just gonna say that? All right.
I'm just gonna say that.
All right, anyways,
There's one thing I didn't like. It was the absurd. They say it's beginner friendly. I'm like, yeah, right. The moment I stepped foot against the first person, they just combo me into oblivion. I'm like, hey, yo, what? I thought this was beginner friendly because I felt like I was playing Skullgirls Online again. I'm like, what is this?
You're going You're going up against the national champion of Evo
I'm like,
every single
bro.
time. Oh shoot!
I felt like I was playing against an actual like online opponent because I played some online games sometimes and I got wrecked, and that's all that brought back was some bad memories.
0 to death.
Yeah, and then you put the easy and they're just standing there. I'm like, what?
Dude, yeah, that is one thing I noticed. Like,
They went
But
to
when
went
they-
from level 9
yeah.
to like level 1 CPU in Smash Bros. I'm like, what is this?
but the thing is, like, it wasn't consistent. Like, when you're fighting the opponent, they'll literally let you hit them, and you know
Yeah.
you're beating the crap out of them, and then out of nowhere they go to 0 to 100, like you said, and they just start kicking the crap out of you. It's like
and
they didn't program difficulties 1 through 9. They just programmed difficulty 0 and difficulty 10.
Yeah, it's like they had a bully and like depending whatever they wanted.
Oh my god, a bullion. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, and then the bully is broken, so they just went straight to yes, go combo on this fool.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
okay.
So the whole comboing AI.
Especially near the end, like
Yeah.
out of nowhere, they just like, why, what happened? It just caught me off guard. I'm like, okay,
Oh
That's
my
how we're playing this
god.
game.
Yeah. Especially the parts when you have to go up against the guys with the guns.
yeah, they were fun to actually
Play
no, I just
as.
No, I just hate them in general. I don't know how to play them. Even though I like guns, I do not know how to play as the guys with the guns.
Okay.
The one I actually had a lot of fun playing as was the freezing girl. Because I'll just freeze the dude in place and then do the heavy attack, freeze heavy
Really?
attack.
The girl with the staff?
Yeah, she
The
well,
ice
actually
staff?
no. The ice staff? No, but my most favorite one was the pirate girl. Because she had like that gun that shot 3 times and had a long range whip thingy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was my favorite though of all time. As soon as I saw that shot, pop, 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 I'm like, oh, all right, I already found my new character to play as.
New main.
New main, Power Rangers main. I forgot her name. Apparently, these are all real Power Rangers from the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Power Rangers for like the original what yellow, pink.
Yeah, the Mighty
And-
Morbin Power Rangers.
My name Morbin. I better miss people with that. It's Power Rangers. It's Morbin time.
Morbin time. Oh, frick.
We're connected to the Morbian grid.
Oh, God. It's over. GG.
Yeah, that's the thing. I see before we get on a tangent. That's the thing I didn't like about the game.
Okay.
Having to press start and then the absurd difficulty spikes.
So how would you fix it? Just fix the difficulty spike, I guess.
I don't know. First of all, put a tutorial in the beginning because I was just there like up a creek without a paddle. I'm like, what am I doing? I didn't know there was a tutorial until you mentioned it.
There is, but it's not very good. Nakaso said it was the worst tutorial he has ever experienced for a fighting game in the past 5 years.
I know. It's already.
Which I believe it. I would believe.
Yeah,
it.
he's like the guy you talk to for fighting games because he's a very he's a connoisseur of fighting games to say the least. So if he says it's bad, I'm gonna take his word for it.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's played a lot of fighting games. If that's bad, it's bad. Yeah, but yeah, if I were to change it, the one I would hope they would ever do is fix the fart where you start and just give you like a basic tutorial. Because I don't even know how to block the entire. I never blocked once in that game, and if I did, it was by sheer luck. I was just hoping that by the time they done combo me, I'd have enough energy to hopefully lock them into the corner of the screen and then call it a good there.
Yeah,
that's literally all I've been doing. But yeah, if I wanted to change it, please fix the AI. Like, don't go from 0 to 100 like at a flick of a switch or a broken Boolean command. I don't know how. It's in Unity, so I don't know what the equivalent is. The moment I saw it will say made in Unity, I'm like, oh, we're in for a time, aren't we? Like, not to crap on Unity, but Unity has a very checkered past with games. Some good, some
not so good.
Worthy.
Yep.
So. Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing I fixed. Tutorial and fix your AI, please. If it's on easy, please keep it on easy. Don't have them switch to, like you said, the fighting champ status of the last few levels. I'm like, what is this, bro? I had to cheese my way through those last parts.
Classic.
Yeah, but that's what I'd fix. Just the basics, please. Just the basics. Okay. Before I go on a tangent.
So. Aside from the 1 million hit combos that the AI would execute flawlessly, the one thing I did not like how every single time you lost a match in story mode, you were prompted to reread, or even worse, rewatch the cutscene, text, dialogue, etc. Okay, I know, I get it. You can skip it, but if you're getting beaten down every single time and you have to restart and that's the only way to do it, it is so annoying.
It reminds me of the old NES games.
Yeah, I mean, Nakaso was saying this game was designed with the old school fighting games in mind, but I'm just like, that's something that they could. I would be so happy that they just leave that in the past.
There's some things you should
bring, and there's some things you should leave.
Some things to just stay in the past.
Yes, and this is one of them. I just wish the game. This is what annoyed me so much. I wish the game would allow me to restart the battle, at that moment, manually restart the fight. Because sometimes, you don't get off at the best start during a fight.
No.
Let's say, maybe the AI would decide to go 200% power on you, and then you lost 1.5 of your health bars. I want to restart it real quick. But no, you restart, and you have to go watch the stupid cutscene again
for that fight. Yeah. No, that's why if I started losing, I'm like, please let me kill them because I don't want to rewatch all that stuff.
Yeah, and especially if it's a multi-character fight, and then it's you're not doing the best. It's man, you have to wait for them to kick the crap out of you.
Yeah, and then hopefully you can get a lucky recovery frame or something.
Yeah,
and then you can do your stuff.
Yeah, all I'm saying, and it's not that hard, if I'm going to get my butt handed to me, allow me to get whooped even faster by letting me restart the fight faster. That's all I ask for. Just, if you're going to make this game this kind of difficulty, give the players the option to freaking restart the moment they want to. Or at least, at a minimum.
Yeah.
Shaq Fu best fighting game.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. I was like, I beat Shaq Fu. I can beat this game.
Yeah, just because we beat Shaq Fu using what's that called?
Retron 5.
Retron 5 save states doesn't take away from the achievement.
We still beat.
Coming to a video game book club near you, Shaq Fu.
We should do a video on that.
Oh, you want to? I mean, we might have to do a little refresher when you come back. this
fine.
week. Yeah, I'm down. I mean,
You might
Shaq
be the
Fu.
only
Shaq.
people-
I'll be honest though, dude. Shaq Fu, I would say, is actually worse than this game. But we'll save it. We'll save it for another time. Another time.
That's a future project.
That's
Put
a
that on
future
the
project. All
spreadsheet.
right, write that down. Write that down.
Oh, hey, let me open up the Google Doc. real quick.
Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, that's my thing. Allow us to restart the battle. Stop wasting our time. Just let us restart the battle at that moment, at that battle, whenever we want. Amen.
One thing I didn't like about the game, I didn't like that the AIs couldn't take you out to a wine and dine dinner before bending me over and royally
Destroying my butthole.
Oh, nah.
No, you're not gonna take the AI route. You're gonna take the AI route. No.
No,
Okay.
not directly.
Okay.
One thing I didn't like about the game was that the stages felt bland. The game offered a decent variety of environments for the stages, but overall, each stage just felt like you were standing on a platform with a backdrop and nothing more. You know, like the backgrounds are cool, they were pretty and stuff, but it just felt bland.
Yeah.
This necessarily wasn't a bad thing though. The bland environments kind of allowed you to better focus on the combat, you know, with little distractions and your combos, and concentrate on the AI's ability to absolutely raw dog you into an alternate reality. How would I improve it? Give me a funeral stage, or give me a stage that takes place in a morgue, so my poor Power Ranger is amply prepared for the inevitable devastation he or she's about to endure. Yeah, just like, you know, die into a coffin, boom, bang, bun, done. Like, actually, if you look at what some other fighting games have done, can't think of any at the top of my head right now.
There's a
DOA
lot.
maybe.
Yeah. Like
They have interactable.
Yeah, they're dynamic.
Exactly. They have interactable stages that can either change over time, or even stages where there's parts of the environment that you can smash your opponent into and it'll break and do more damage. Adding something like this into the game is how I'd improve it to make it less bland. What if there was a Megazord fighting in the background and they're knocking down buildings and stuff, and debris is falling on the stage? You have to avoid it or else you get crushed by it. Or what if the debris smashes through the ground beneath your feet and it collapses? Next thing you know, you're fighting in the underground part of the level. I mean,
that'd be sick.
There's so much that you can do. Exactly. And just imagine the combos the AI could pull off if they could take advantage of the environment while simultaneously taking advantage of you by pummeling you into a pile of mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, and the environment would be feeling it too. It'd be in style. I like it. Actually, that's a good. I never thought about that. That is something that the game would really benefit from, actually. Because now that you mention that is normal for a lot of fighting games now.
Yeah, you start to see that a lot in more present day fighting games, and I think it's a really cool dynamic. I wish that they would have implemented into this game.
Yeah,
but yeah, one can hope, one can dream.
Maybe one day, man.
One day.
You know, people will keep on ripping off on the AI one. I know that for sure.
Well, you know.
It's fine. It's fine. Still alive here. Still.
Are you gonna go with AI or gonna go with something else?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking about the story. It's, as McManamy said, the stages feel weird, or it's just like too short and bland. But for the story, to me, I know it's kind of short and sweet how it goes here and there, but I feel like there could have been a bit more to the story, like what happened to the other Power Rangers, like that got captured and they got mind controlled with it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we just see them already like controlled. No, nothing else like behind the scenes here, and it's just constant. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, there really was no build up. Kind of just happened. You just accepted it, and then you just went along for the ride, basically.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's because it's just focused on fighting itself. That's what it's more about. Nothing. Right. It didn't have the story to it. And I want to also add that, yeah, as you said, they they got some of the actors back, but the actors felt emotionless a little bit. I hate to say
I know what you're saying.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, Power Rangers was never known for their stellar voice acting performances, but I know what you mean. And you know what? It also could be because some of these voice actors just haven't really been voice acting in a while.
They've been doing something else.
Yeah, they've been doing other things.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I'm pretty sure when we were young, the voice acting or the acting was okay, was good to us, but now as we get older, it's just like, maybe it could have been better. But then again, it's just like a childhood thing. I
mean, even if, I'm not saying like the voice acting was the greatest, but at the same time, back in the day, their energy levels were still much higher, when they did talk and say things.
And it was more, and they were at their prime ages too.
I believe because they're old. They're old.
Back in my day,
my Mighty Morphin was really big.
But yeah.
Yo, what? Sorry.
All right, go ahead, dude.
Yeah, I wish they would add a bit more depth to the story. I mean, I don't mind if it's going to be a bit long, just enough to know what the heck is going on. I know there's not many characters that came back for the game. I just wish to see other images or other images of the story, like what happened to them after being captured, or just to the other worlds that were conquered or destroyed as he was going on a power greed. That was about it. Next.
Question 5. What is your final verdict and final rating from 0 to 10 using a 0.5 scale?
So if you take away the shit story, the frustrating AI, the shit tutorial, you get left with a game that should I mute my microphone? No, I did. You get left with a game that does have solid fundamentals and some really solid gameplay there. Though I feel like it's geared more towards the hardcore fighting game base or the more traditional fighting game players who are used to the more original gameplay style of fighting games. I feel like there's two avenues where you've got the Skullgirls, you've got Dragon Ball FighterZ Z and all that, and then you've got these sort of more hardcore fighting games, and I feel like it clearly appeals to a lot of people based upon reviews and everything like that. So ultimately, I will give it an upside down 9 out of 10.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
9. Higher than Doom. Wait a second.
9 out of 10.
Wait, roll back. I don't know math.
On 9.
Oh. A 5.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
All right.
Still better than Dark.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, geez.
Next.
Power Rangers is a part of my childhood, and I remember playing my first Power Rangers game on the Nintendo 64. But this isn't that. And
this isn't that. 1 out of 10.
No,
Okay.
because there are quite enjoyable elements with it. It just so happens that based on my one playthrough of the story campaign thingamabob and the issues I had with the AI, it makes it hard to love it the way I want to love it, because I love fighting games. But there is appeal here, especially if you're not actually fighting against AI. There's probably a great market to play against other people,
Mm-hmm.
But because I didn't do that, and we're here for the campaign part, I'm solely giving it my judgment off that. I give it 5 Morphin Power Ranger Morphin times out of 10. I wish this was the Nintendo 64 one. Okay, so the I don't remember what I gave Double Kick Heroes, but I was willing to go through it a second time just to finish it. I don't know if I can go through this a second time just to finish it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I want to love it, and I love fighting games. This hurt my feelings though.
Well,
That,
how you don't
that
fight me?
54 combo, that 54 combo on easy mode really knocked it down. But because there were things I liked about it, I knocked it up. That sounds wrong. Don't worry about it. Half a point.
Dang, this game. Is this it? Is this gonna take the standing for worst video game in video game book club?
Man, this game is haunting me. But,
We'll see.
Next.
All right. So, for someone who mainly plays online, really only cares about online and the gameplay, like the core gameplay of a fighting game, the variety of freedom and how you combo in this game is definitely something that I really enjoy. Like over the last 6 years until like recently, funny enough, after Street Fighter V came out, a lot of fighting games try to quote unquote appeal to the casual audience by making the game more mundane and boring. Luckily, now that's not really the case. With Power Rangers, they kind of harken back to more degenerate playstyle and gameplay, which a lot of people either will love if you're like more of old school heads of the FGC, or if you're like newer player, you might like a more refined game, and especially in terms of like quality and content. Yeah, this is an indie game, but there are still like other games I would recommend over this, especially if you are a new player. This game says it appeals to the casual audience, but at the same time, they have a lot of uncasual things like the AI difficulty, the lack of explanation, like Shai Shen said, and also the horrendous tutorial. Despite everything, I'm giving this game a 6.5 out of 10.
Dang, an upside down 9.5.
Just very slightly better than Double Kick Heroes. That gameplay really helped drive this game. If the gameplay was bad, this would have been like a 3. This would have been way below. But luckily, the online is solid. Crossplay, gotta give it to them. And the variety of characters and just the play style that's taken from different fighting games and the inspiration from the Marvel series really made me enjoy tag fighters. I don't usually play tag fighters a lot, so it was just nice playing a really degenerate Kusuge game, which a lot of people in Japanese is basically like bullshit. So
okay.
That's what
like the
Naruto
game.
says.
Oh yeah, good. So yeah, when Naruto says,
Yeah,
this game's like it's like a guilty pleasure. I love the gameplay. I love doing like really crazy stuff, but the way that it's structured could be a lot better. Next.
All right. So no, the game was okay. The gameplay, what they did, I did like how the fighting was, but I didn't like how it was structured in a way. Same as Nakaso. I honestly, it's personal opinion, I didn't like how strong and how strong the fighting was. Like especially the AI. It showed me how strong it was. I also did watch like finals and tourneys of this game on like just like local stuff on YouTube.
mm-hmm.
And I was watching it and it didn't look satisfying at all compared to like the other games, because it would be a lot of the times it would be 0 to death combos, which happened to me with the AI, and seeing it being in pro, it didn't seem enjoyable. The story was really, I was kind of rolling my head over the story more than anything. Because I mean, no, Power Rangers is one of those like flamboyant, yeah, power go type of shows, and it just, I feel like it didn't
Didn't
live up. Yeah, it didn't have that at all. The game felt empty. I also didn't like how the freaking how the game had so much DLC you can get. Like, even some of the characters you play in story mode, like you don't get those characters because it started off at nine characters when the first game came out,
Mhm.
and then when so when the story came out, all the DLC or all the story characters you play as are locked behind a paywall, and it's like $5. It's like an extra.
Oh,
It's like an extra $77 to unlock everything else in the game. I think it includes.
If you buy
It's the whole thing is $77. Hold on,
if you buy the Super Edition on Steam, which comes with like all the DLC, it's like Australian wise, it's $72.99, with the base game being $29. So it's about $50 for just the DLC.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, and then you play all this stuff. So I'm like, this is kind of BS. And then all the costumes are pretty sure some of them, some of them are you have to buy them.
$3. Yeah, it's like $3 some of them are $3.
Yeah, there we go.
Characters seem to be about $7.50, but yeah, you've got about 21 different bits of DLC.
And then this game it just felt shallow. Like, I mean, there is a rank, but it didn't feel as personalized, especially if they're about online play. I think it's still going on, right? So fact check me on that. It's still like popular to some fans.
Yeah, it's still popular because of the crossplay.
Yeah, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would.
Sorry, man.
But this game, it was okay. It was okay. It's not, I mean, it was $20, but as me trying to review it, I would give this game a healthy 5 out of 10.
Dang.
Okay, I know I'm typically very lenient on games. Heck, I was even lenient on Double Kick Heroes, but after, playing so many games, you kind of expect some sort of polish.
Whoa, lenient. Okay, according to this chart here, you gave Double Kick Heroes a 5, by the way.
Oh, did I? I thought I'd give it a bit. Never mind. Yeah, no, this game is a 5.
No, go on. Go ahead and explain.
Yeah, so I say 5 not because I hate it, but not because I like it either. It's just a game. I don't know
it's just a game.
It's just a game. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just there.
It's just game. 5 out of 10. Tailman.
That's it. I don't know what else to say. It's
I get you, man. I get you.
Like, I don't know. Like, because at least with this game, yes, you can play it, but so can Double Kick Heroes. But are they both good games or bad games? Yes and yes. It's like, they have good elements, but they both have bad elements. But it's so it's like so flip-floppity. I can't decide whether or not it's a good game or a bad game, or so bad it's good, or it's just a game.
It definitely ain't so good that it's bad. That's for sure.
No, that's for sure. Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm sort of torn. It's 50-50 for me. I'm literally polarized on this game, hence the 5.
Right in the middle.
I'm in the middle. Like, I'm like, okay, if it's there, it's there. It's not, it's not. I like, before we start recording, I requested a submission for a refund of this game. So
this speaks a lot.
That was the first time I ever played a game and then immediately refunded it. Or requested one. I'm not sure if I'll get it because I have 2 hours of playtime on it according to Steam. So I hope I get it. If not, this thing is gonna be staining I paid $20 for this game and I'm mad.
You sad man. I apologize. Should've got it on sale, dude. Should've got it on sale.
Nah. $20. God, that's like a tank of gas. A quarter of tank of gas is better than this thing.
It was like 1 drop of gas.
Yeah, you're right. But at least that drop of gas is much more beneficial than playing this thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I said, the only good part for the physical characters. Not saying much.
I mean, yeah. Fair enough.
They got me acting up. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so yeah. 5 out of 10. It's a game. It's game. Next.
Okay. So going off of what Tailman said, I do not like this game at all. I used to love Power Rangers as a kid. You know, I love reenacting fight scenes with the boys and just pretending we were beating the crap out of each other. You know, like as a 7-year-old, 8-year-old, it's
Morbin time.
It's Morbin time. It was so much fun. Yeah. So, you know, going into this game, I thought, man, this is going to be a trip down memory lane. And, you know, at first it was, but as I started playing it more and more, I came to realize I really don't like this game. I don't like it. The story was everywhere. The AI was unbalanced and brutal. The audio levels, that was actually going to be one of the things I didn't like. The audio levels of the characters were uneven. Sometimes it sounded like somebody was recording off of like an old school flip phone, and other times people were like in a high production audio studio.
Actually, you know what?
It was so weird, right? It was just so weird. But there's just so many problems with this game. However, despite all the gripes I have with the game, fundamentally, the game is not broken, actually. It's a decent fighting game. It has characters with many different fighting styles. It's a great tribute to the whole, you know, to hardcore Power Rangers fans. They're going to love this stuff. You know, it's a decent fighting game, but it's not a fighting game for me. I don't like it at all.
I don't see myself playing this time compared to like, I don't know, Skullgirls, or even I think at one point Killer Instinct. You know, I'd play those games on my own time just trying to learn how to play it. But this game, as soon as I was done with it, I washed my hands and I just like, I'm done with this game, bro. And I'm not a fan of Power Rangers by any sense, but if you are and you don't like this game, then that's kind of saying something.
So, you know, I still want to give it a fair score. So at the end of the day, I'm giving Power Rangers Battle for the Grid a 6 out of 10. Okay.
Wow.
It's not great. It's not the worst thing I've ever played. It's just okay. It's game. I'm a firm believer that when games start dropping below a 6, there's something actually wrong with the game. Like, it will constantly crash. It's buggy. You can't complete it. You know, like really things that really break the whole game.
That's true.
The whole AI is like, yeah, they were cheap. They were really cheap at many times, but there weren't really any bugs with the game. Like, the game is like, it's solidly sound. It's there. It's a solid game. It's just not very enjoyable for me and for a lot of people, I'm guessing. Exactly. So 6 out of 10. I think is freaking fair. If you look at some of the other scores I've given on other games, you can see when I would drop underneath a 6. And if it drops underneath a 6, whenever I give it, for me, if it drops under a 6, there's something seriously wrong with the game, and the developers need to focus on making the game has to be playable in order for it to achieve beyond the 6.
Yeah, if it's not playable, then
it's dropping below a 6. That's how I view games. Anyway, so 6 out of 10. Power Rangers Battle for Bikini Bottom. Next.
Okay. Do you like Power Rangers? If yes, do you like Power Rangers enough to sacrifice your masculinity and dignity? If yes again, then congratulations. This game is for you. Do you have a PhD in fighting games, or simply desire having your butt cheeks clapped and ravaged by artificial intelligence? And look no further, pick up Power Rangers Battle for the Grid today. A few things a few things I just wanted to mention briefly before I give my final score. In this game, the characters they're pretty well balanced. No one character, at least from my experience, was noticeably more overpowered than the other. There is one thing in this game that is particularly overpowered, but I refuse to mention it. AI. Combat and combos, it felt fluid and smooth. I personally didn't encounter any bugs whatsoever, despite what some of the reviews had mentioned. I didn't encounter any. You get to jam out to the freaking banger of a theme song in the main menu and loading screens. Oh my god! Playing the game on the Switch, the loading screens were a bit longer, which meant, you know, longer air guitar jam sessions. That was sick. I loved it. Yeah. So good. Oh my god. I thought it was kind of a bummer how small the roster was for the game. Adding insult to injury, you had to dish out real life cash money to buy, more characters.
Somebody was mentioning that.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently, like the main characters you see in the game, apparently there are also some of them are DLC for some reason.
Yeah, like the
Okay.
Pink Ranger.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know that. But for what the game's worth, it's fine. I guess it's fine. It would have been nice to see a system in place, for earning in-game currency that you can earn from battles to unlock more Rangers. I think that would have been much more preferable and added, replay value, stuff like that. There's so much to unpack. It's such a simple game, such as Battle for the Grid. But for what it is, it's not bad. It's not a bad game. But it's not great either. Sure, it could have had a few improvements and adjustments here and there. But if you're playing because you love Power Rangers, it's easy to overlook a lot of those other minor things. I thought long and hard about what score to give this game. Overall, I give Mighty Morphin Go-Go Power Rangers Battle for the Grid 8 out of 10.
Dang.
It's weird. It's weird because I can't recommend this game to anyone unless you enjoy being like severely crippled by a CPU until you're nothing but a vegetable on life support. But 8 out of 10, not bad, but not great. Next.
Yeah, definitely. Was not expecting that.
Boom,
Yeah,
there you
8
go.
out of 10. All right.
8 out of 10.
All right, I respect it. All right, go ahead.
You gave
Sultan.
it 8? Oh.
8.
Huh.
What's that? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I always do that. I don't know why.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
No, you're fine.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, as everyone mentioned it, it's one of those moments you get to play as your favorite Power Ranger characters. But most of it is behind a paywall.
Mm-hmm.
And the AIs are aggressive. It's not made for new players that want to join. Probably like the soft kind of fighting game would be like Smash Brothers in a way, or probably Tekken. Not Tekken, probably. Is Tekken easy game to get into?
I mean, it's
Not as bad as this.
Its AI is better balanced than this. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'll probably say that. And the story was kind of short, too bland. But yeah, there are some good moments there, like actors coming back to play their old characters in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe people wanted to just reminisce the characters they want to see again, but fighting as them. So, yeah, and the music, I probably didn't hear it much, but I can sympathize to those that like it. So for this game, I'll give it 7.5 power grids out of 10. Next.
Woo! Okay.
Woohoo!
With that said, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid gets our final average rating of 61.3%. Or
Yo, what?
49 out of 80.
Yo,
Yikes.
what?
Yeah, Power Rangers is definitely game. So, enough of that. Bonus mystery question time. Bonus mystery questions were prepared ahead of time by everyone here, but no one knows who or what will be asking the question. I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel.
Orange.
Oh, wait.
frick.
Screen share.
RNG.
Oh, frick.
Why aren't you screen sharing? We know you can be lying.
Yeah.
I'm lying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Screen share.
Well, if
Screen
I'm
Screen
lying,
share.
then the bonus mystery question asker is Bajerwin, but I'm lying. So we got
No, he's lying. He's lying. Screen share. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, show me the Carfax.
It's Bajerwin. It's
Okay.
Bajerwin.
Oh shoot! I'm glad
I don't have a question. Oh, frick.
No, I actually wrote one down.
Okay.
Like, one day it'll happen, so I'm always preparing. But I
Today's
basically
that
just
day.
rotate. I basically just change out the question and make it fit the game, but it's the same question every time because it's never getting used.
Okay, go for it. Ask us your question.
What animal/creature would your Power Ranger be, and what color would you be? That was horrible.
Wait, what?
You know how like each Power Ranger has a color and like an animal dinosaur theme? What is your theme? Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was one season of Power Rangers. That was the Dino Force, right?
Yeah.
No, I felt like there was other times, but they all have colors.
Everybody else just had colors. Alright, well, it's fine.
Design your ranger.
Design your ranger. I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Wait, but what's the criteria?
Anything.
Literally, if it is a creature that theoretically existed,
like Super Zentai. Can I do that?
Sure.
You can't say that.
Or Masumin Rider?
Does this creature have to be a creature that has existed? Or could it be like a mythological creature?
Theoretically could have existed.
So could we say things like the Kraken off limits?
I don't think that's off limits because I feel like the Kraken could have existed.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
I ate one earlier. It's real.
Cthulhu.
All right.
Cthulhu is a bit of a stretch, but
okay.
And then the color is just a color. I would color. Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Everybody knows your homework assignment?
Yeah.
Okay. Starting the 60 seconds now.
I guess my color would be bashful blue.
Ooh. Is that like a baby blue or like a navy blue?
Let's go with we'll go with like an oceany blue, which matches my creature, which is the Kraken or the giant squid. Do I have to have like a fight style or?
If you thought that far ahead.
It would be all grabby and like tentacles because I would channel my inner great squid, giant squid. I'd be grabbing them so my teammates could beat them up.
What part of the robot would you be when he morphed?
The finger.
What part, Genji? He's thinking.
Oh, he muted.
The finger.
Just one.
Mega Morbin pee-pee time. All right.
Whoa.
So Genji's gonna be.
I would be. Sorry, I was just laughing too much at the thought.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
The fingers, or the next closest thing to a tentacle thing.
Uh-huh.
But we're keeping it G-rated.
All right. Fair enough.
All right, so I guess that's me. I would be my color. I would be yandere yellow.
Yandere yellow.
Heck yeah! This is my alter ego. Okay. My fighting style. Since we brought that up, I'm just gonna steal my main in Genshin right now. I would steal Child's fighting style, where I have bow, but I'm also like with the daggers, because I didn't think about that until he mentioned it, so I had to steal something real fast. and then my animal creature thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's only one answer. I'm hoping you're gonna say the right one.
Now I have so much pressure on me. Specifically, my parrot Mochi, because she's a feisty one.
All right. We're good.
Okay, I was scared.
All's right in the
you
world.
want me to say narwhal after I said child? I'm like, that doesn't really fit, but you know.
No, I was thinking some type of bird.
Yeah, okay, no, the bird. It just made sense. So
Okay.
I'd be like the back. I'd be like the torso.
Dang. Wait, the front or the back?
Spine.
Oh, the spine.
I mean, reverse wings.
That's unique, actually. You can fly backwards.
Exactly. See?
You wouldn't see it
And
coming.
then if we have the tentacles in the back.
Oh shoot! Are you guys morphing this thing? Is that even legal? Wait a second. Oh god.
The tentacles from the back, and I'll be flying on the front. You know.
That's gross. But all right.
Thank you. Next.
This is easy. This is already in the game. Except it's just gonna be a different color.
So you're cheating.
No, he's referencing.
This is literally the animal. This is literally what my character would be, so it would be a different color. So you know in the game RJ James, literally the wolf ranger. That's literally it.
Wolf? What'd you say? The wolf?
The wolf.
The wolf.
Loba.
Bork.
Bork?
Literally, that's it. That's easy.
That's it?
Like, does change his color? Okay, let me check the color. Bedazzled blue.
Bedazzled blue.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to steal colors from each other?
No, he's bedazzled. You're bashful.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Different shades.
Different.
We'll get a little confusing in the marketing campaign for this Megazord, but
Blue is always a more popular color anyway.
Since Genji is the finger or AKA tentacle part, you know it goes good. I'm gonna be the. I think I'll be the hands. You gotta have some. You have some. Oh yeah, and also my fighting style is gonna be fist. Fisting. So it makes sense.
Whoa.
What?
Are you left or right hand dominant?
Right hand actually.
Okay.
this is a weird looking Megazord.
So you guys gonna be in the same part of the?
Okay. I want you guys to understand right now. Currently, you have a spine, and you have an arm, and there's there's nothing else for the.
Wait.
The respiratory system.
Oh shoot!
No, I am specifically
can't
in the
function.
spine, but I am controlling. I'm in the torso. Like when we all combine, I provide the torso. I'm just gonna be, controlling from the spine.
But what's funny is Nakaso said hand. He didn't even say arm.
Hands.
It's just one hand. It's one hand. By the other 18 items.
This is a multi-user suit, okay? We're not limited to 5 anymore.
Wait a second. So we've got we've got the spine so far.
Yes.
And what else do we
A
have?
hand and fingers.
Or a penis.
Oh yeah, and or. Oh yeah, go ahead, Nakaso.
I just said but Jared just said right hand dominant. I was gonna say hands or claws, to assimilate the whole wolf theme. And with this,
Why couldn't you have been feet then? They could have claws.
well, I'm not into feet. Excuse me.
Whoa, hold
Get
up.
your fetish out of here.
Whoa! How dare you assume what my fetishes are, ma'am?
Thank you. All right. And we have floating hands. We have a spine.
That's it.
Crazy
I'm
hand.
sure Shaishino.
What?
Your part better be like everything else because this robot is not gonna make it through this next fight.
I'm gonna be its feelings.
Okay.
The emotion.
Next.
All right.
Man.
So throughout that minute, I've been typing in my character.
Oh shoot. He's going hard.
So wait, what was the criteria? I forgot the question.
Your color,
Animal and now fighting style.
fighting
Color,
style.
fighting style, and part of body.
Yeah.
All right. So color. So I typed all my stuff out. So my color is gonna be Battlesuit XX Ultra Tan.
Ultra tan.
Ultra
So my
tank.
fighting style, my fighting style is not going to be only one because I will have different forms. So as a level 1 bird or level 1 X suit bird falcon form, so that's the first form I'm always generally in. I have a level 2 X suit Megamorph Power X ostrich, which is the second form. So think of it as like a second evolution. So I do have the abilities of the first form, but with a little extra more energy and speed. But I do have a level 3 X Suit Power Z form as a dragon and a level 3 X Suit Power X form as a wyvern. So they're two different forms. But as a fighting style, I do have a speed and superpower form. So my Power Mega Ultra Speed super form with form level 1 X Suit, it goes to level 2 X Suit and level 3 X Suit. But the level 3 X Suit is only in a ZX form. So the ZX form has a Sonic Flight with Wyvern and Dragon form as the level 3 suit for the Power Mega Ultra Speed form. It has a Sound Barrier Blast included with a transformation / upgrade of 10,000 Sunbreak. And after that form, with the level 3 suit, the Sunbreak activation does happen with Z energy and X energy. Also, when I don't need speed form, it goes to Power Mega Ultra Super form with the level X suit, which goes from level 1 X suit, level 2 X suit to level 3 X suit. And the level 3 X suit with this form is an XZ form with Blaster Claws with booster breaks. And when the booster breaks happen, part of the Sunbreak from the Power Mega Ultra Super Speed form does transfer, but with the Sunbreak activation with the Z energy and X energy of the Power Mega Ultra Super Power form, it does include a Bear Break and a Dragon Break for the enhanced speed and strength of both Power Mega Ultra Power Super forms.
Love it.
What part are you?
Yeah, what part are you though? You never answered that. What part?
No, that's my fighting style. Should I go over it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
What
You want me
part?
to go over it again?
No, I
Okay.
understand the
No,
fighting. That makes sense.
Suiting.
But what part of the body are you gonna be?
Oh, part of the body? Man, I'm going to be its morality.
All right.
What? So can
You
we
know
say
what?
that was a-
For the next people who are recording,
And nature.
I'm not even gonna tell them what parts that you guys already picked. I'm gonna see what this thing is gonna turn into.
I like it. I support that.
Going to be its connection to the nature, its morality, its feelings, its
right
way
and
of
wrong.
life.
It's way of life.
Does that make you our leader then?
No, that's the brain.
Yeah.
That's the head.
God, I'm
Oh,
just gonna clip that whole thing you just said and make that your ringtone. So that's how you call me. Just gonna be described.
Dude, I typed all of this stuff out too.
Did you?
Okay, so my Power Ranger would be Taco Yellow. It has like a taco, like it has like taco elements on it. Check it, all right?
All right. I'm in.
All right. So it's Taco Yellow, and then he has like a little taco hat on top on his head. And then his fighting style is he just throws nukes. Like
Dang, you're broken.
All out.
Top tier.
Yeah. Like no, well here's the thing though. He can only throw one at a time because he has to make them. So he's like kind of like the wild card. his one he's like a one-hit wonder. Either he works out or he just wasted his time. He goes big or goes home. Okay.
Oh shit.
And then his animal he represents is a blobfish.
Blobfish? All right. That is a pretty sad animal.
Exactly. Why do you think he only has one weapon?
That's why he's all depressed. He's like, man,
He gets a nuke.
he gets a nuke. This is
And when
all I
everyone
can
else
do.
has, like, magical powers and whatnot, and they get transformed. That's all he has. All he can do is split an atom.
Oh
In the context
shit.
of the Power Rangers, that's actually pretty lame when you see what they can actually do with their own.
It's funny because if you go back and listen to everyone else's, yours is actually very powerful. The skill that you just said. Yeah, I'm not joking. When you watch this back, you're actually probably one of the most powerful of the Rangers right now.
Yeah, but there's the thing though, it's a one-hit wonder because it takes time for him to build a new one or acquire a new one through suspicious means. So either it works or it doesn't.
Oh shoot. Okay.
He can whiff it and like miss the shot, or he can get dead on and just like end the threat right there. on that before anyone else gets
No,
hurt.
take it. 50-50 chance?
Yeah. He goes
Wait a
big,
second. 50. You gave the game a 5 out of 10. All right, you're in theme. Okay.
Yeah. It's either hit or miss.
It's a hit or miss. Which is...
Might as well have a Power Ranger that fits it. Hit or miss.
I like it, dude. I like it. I'm in.
and then for the part he's gonna assemble into, it's gonna be the butt, because it's gonna be the butt of the jokes. Name powers.
That's beautiful.
I was gonna say another piece, but I don't think that's gonna be allowed for TOS. So we'll go with the butt of the joke.
I mean, we're not on YouTube anymore, so we good.
Well, I already said my piece. So
all right. Fair enough.
Only half of it, though. All right, only one cheek. It can be either or.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
remember.
Yeah, I gotta stay in theme.
It's not the full package. It's either one or the other, but never both. Someone else is gonna have to take that spot if they want it. So.
Oh my god.
So yeah, there's my Power Ranger. He doesn't have powers, but he's got a nuke. So do what you will with that info.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. He'll be proud. His name is Oppenheimer now. I'm calling Oppenheimer.
All right, I like it.
Okay, that's my Power Ranger.
Okay, so for mine, okay. Oh God, design your Power Ranger. The color. I'm gonna go with grotesque green.
Ew.
Hideous, ugly, but don't worry, it will all make sense.
Okay.
So
okay,
my Ranger probably has one of the ugliest designs, similar to the Tailman's, right? Going for ugly.
Okay.
We're going to ugly animal companions here.
All right.
Grotesque green. The animal that, believe it or not, Tailman, I was actually going to pick the blobfish also.
Oh, really?
But while you were talking, I looked up other ugly animals, and I'm gonna go with the proboscis monkey.
Proboscis monkey?
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah. Search it up. Proboscis monkey. It's like this monkey that has this like really large nose, and he just looks like he's not having the best time of his life. He looks pretty sad. That nose is just made for punching.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, it's just I was like, look at me. He
looks like an early like PS1 crappily CG rendered bad guy you'd see in a game.
Yeah. So grotesque green, proboscis monkey. My fighting style is literally to not do anything. Actually,
he's just there.
He's just there. But the thing is, if he gets hit, he looks like he exists. He gets hit, but all the damage that you just try to deal to him, of course, it just punches you back. He's so ugly that your attacks actually bounce back and just hits you back in the face.
So, wow. It's honestly like so stupid, but also works out. I can see it actually coming in handy, like using them as
So I was thinking, because our Megazord, especially with your nuke power, we're kind of going a lot of offensive. We need some defense. You got to tank up, because when we're fighting really large monsters, we have to have a defensive strategy too, right? So
I'm like the highest spectrum of attack.
Yeah.
You're the highest spectrum of defense.
Exactly. We're covering our team's weaknesses. So we're going high. Yeah, we're going high highs, low lows. You know what I mean?
We're very volatile. We either get our job done or we don't.
So, and now I bet you're wondering, so what part would I be? And here's the thing.
Oh.
With the proboscis monkey.
Imagine.
No, I thought about it, but I was like, wait a second. That's not enough protection. So, for my when I morph with everyone, I actually become the skin disease of our robot. Imagine like robotic, ugly looking proboscis monkey heads just scattered all over our body. Like, little warts, like little pimples.
Yeah, I was going to say like little rats.
Yeah. So then when enemies try to attack us, I'm actually deflecting some of the damage because it's just so hideous to punch. You just look so sad.
The person hitting you feel so bad they hurt themselves.
Yep, exactly. And that's at the end of the day, we got some defense. We got some offense with your nuke. We got some proboscis monkey heads that look like pimples on our Megazord. Yeah. It's gonna look great. I'm wondering what Soul and McMahon are gonna say. This is gonna be the worst Megazord ever made.
But it might also be the most OP if it's played right.
I mean, last time I checked, we were missing like essential parts like torso, actual legs.
Wait, seriously?
I think last time I checked, we were just arm. No, we were not even arm. Literally a hand, tentacle fingers. Shaishin with something with like emotions or something. I can't remember. It just doesn't make any sense. And now we got freaking Morty skin, and what was yours?
A butt cheek.
No, just one butt cheek. So I don't even know if we have enough parts to even connect properly, but hopefully Mr. McMahon and Soul Charizard will figure something out.
I'm pretty sure they won't.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Oh, by the way, if you guys are confused while listening to this, this is 3 separate recording sessions. That's why it seems kind of disjointed.
So scattered.
Yeah.
Just like the game.
But you know what? We'll just hope that they figure out their Megazord parts. So
if not, it seems our Megazord would be pretty fitting with this game.
I would like someone to just try drawing what we just said.
I mean,
That'd
I
be
might
hilarious. All right,
try.
Bet. Give it a shot if you have time and if you want to. It's up to you.
Okay, so my Power Ranger, it's 2022, y'all. It's 2022.
Okay.
It's one of those. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the terms. It's a trans ranger. Okay.
Dang, we're gonna go there. All right.
We're going there. It's 2022. Okay. And it's gonna be a rainbow ranger.
All right.
I don't think I've seen that before. Now this rainbow ranger is going to fight using similar to a gun lance that you would see from the Monster Hunter series.
Dang.
A gun lance.
Hell yeah.
Right? Freaking cool. Now the animal, all right, watch out. Listen up. It's a unicorn, okay? the gun lance. The gun lance is like the horn of the unicorn, and it can like shoot and pierce and stuff. You know, freaking cool. Which part of the Megazord? I don't know if anybody else said head yet, but it's gonna be a part of the head. Now the Megazord will have a horn on its head that is a gun lance. So should the Megazord want to, it can pierce enemies with its head.
All right.
And shoot out of its head, the horn on its head. It's freaking cool. Remember this: Rainbow Ranger, gun lance, unicorn, head. Amazing.
Are you actually gonna be the head, or are you the horn on the head?
Did someone else already say head?
Well, here's the thing.
Okay, it's gonna have multiple heads if there's already a head, because it's gotta have the unicorn head. Okay.
Let's just say, with what everyone has said so far, our Megazord, I don't even think it can move right now.
This thing's a Hydra.
This thing doesn't have a head. It doesn't have a torso. Last time I checked, there weren't even any legs.
What? Where did everybody put themselves on the Megazord?
Well, last time I checked, it was like a hand, specifically just a hand. Hand, finger tentacles. Finger tentacles. Something about like feelings. And then
you guys are insane.
And then there was skin added at some point.
It's just like
either way, pretty much, dude.
Even Power Rangers question at all? What are they thinking?
Listen, this is what happens when you don't coordinate which part you're gonna morph into. And now we have a horn
from hell.
Oh, there's a spine. We got a spine. No actual like torso or pelvis or anything. Just a spine. So it's literally just a bunch of floating parts right now.
It's beautiful in my eyes. Okay.
What is this?
So yeah, go ahead and go with yours now. Let's hear what the last of it.
Let's
Hang on, just
make this thing more beautiful.
Process of what I'm just hearing about. This is just.
I know it's a lot to take in.
I know.
We have to accept it for what it is.
It is our child. It is a beautiful creature, and you must accept it. It's Morbin time.
Kill me.
That's what I'm imagining. I was a mistake.
This is what happens when you have that one character from Full Metal Alchemist and like going crazy. That the Chimera specialist and just like went gung ho crazy on Megazords.
Yeah, there was no coordination at all. and I apologize because you guys are the last ones to put your Megazord.
We're the cherries on top.
Yep, you're the cherries on top. So
all right, so Charizard, you have to complete the Megazord.
Complete your Megazord.
I don't know what this is.
Help it.
Just say whatever you were originally gonna say.
I don't know anymore because I'm just still processing what I just heard. Now I'm just scared to even wonder. Now I'm just like concerned, questioning myself if it was right for me to not join the the recordings, the previous recordings a few days ago.
That's
just
fine.
think of it this way: how much worse could it get? I mean,
it's already at its lowest point.
It's a mess. just do it.
Was it because you guys played Power Rangers and you just got scarred by the AIs or something? Are you just trying to say this out of like?
No.
Try to...
Everyone answered the question. Everyone picked their parts. Nobody's, of course, because it being a bonus mystery question, they had to think in 60 seconds. And this is what happened. This is what happened. This is our child. Go ahead, Soul.
It was born.
It's all you, man. Finish it off.
Give me a moment. I need to process this. Hang on. I need to remember
let me add an edit here. Add another edit here.
I had it.
Soul
So I
is
hear
processing.
All right. So we'll see you guys in the next episode where Soul answers the remainder of this question. Thank you guys for tuning in.
What was it originally? Just pitch that.
Give me a second. I just had it.
No, you had. You didn't write it down.
I had it, but just like it's like I don't think that's how it's supposed to work.
No, I know it's traumatizing, but we have to do it.
Okay. Okay.
For the sake of our child.
All right, brains rebooted. All right, let's get back to it.
Okay, go ahead, dude.
All right, so the Power Rangers color was going to be something around the colors of dragons, like gold, amber, bronze, brass.
That's pretty sick.
And stuff like that. And then let's see, their fighting style. I didn't think that far, but it was probably like how dragons. I don't know how dragons fight, but somewhere around there. I know that for sure. And their animals is guaranteed a dragon.
So like
and
fire,
the Megazord,
claws, tail.
Yeah, fire, claws. Not sure if their power suit would have a tail, but it could work. Yeah, and wings. I'm pretty sure they fight with wings too. And the animals guaranteed a dragon. I know that for sure.
Okay.
As for the Megazord. Recap to me on the Megazord one. My brain.
I really don't want to. You're just gonna have to pick a part and
just give it wings, man.
Yeah, just give it wings, dude.
It's got no legs.
Throw some wings on there.
Hey, I'll go with the wings and tail probably.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Mobility.
We have mobility on our block.
This is great.
It's just all combined with all the other Megazords that they all made.
Yeah, it's Morbin time. We're all combined now, whether we want to or not.
I was just thinking, like combining like different the dragon Megazords to form like a common Power Ranger Megazord.
Imagine everyone like trying to coordinate an attack at the same time. This disorganized mess.
With others.
What a mess.
It is a mess.
That's hilarious.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, wings and a tail on top of whatever was just formed and created. All right, good stuff. This is gonna go great for our merchandising scheme that happens next.
Excited.
So I'm pretty sure you're gonna get comments like saying about something about Power Rangers later on in the future, like probably like negative comments or something about critiquing about it.
I don't care.
Just kidding, but this
is our child. Dang it! Whether we like it or not, we created this man. We created this creature.
So you got to draw what you think it looks like.
So can you draw?
And
can you draw
send it
this?
to us?
And then we'll put on a shirt.
I would wear it. I would be proud, and I would wear it.
I mean, I would probably.
We'll talk after this recording, but it has to be exactly like what everyone just said it was.
Yes, please.
We'll coordinate after.
kind of concerned about
And
this,
if this
but-
actually does happen, you guys can click on the link below for the merchandising link of our Megazord.
Take my money.
Anyways, that concludes this episode of Video Game Book Club. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, everyone's links to their YouTubes, Twitches, Twitters, and social media will be in the description box below. Take care, have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Video Game Book Club. Say goodbye, everyone.
Later.
Goodbye.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.